What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? This is going to be your review for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Season 6, Episode 12. So this is going to be real easy because... Anyway, we picked this episode up where we left off with Zell catching April and Fizz in bed. I'm going to just go on and knock all this out. This ain't going to be long at all. Basically, April admits in her confessional, yeah, we got something going on, but we told y'all we ain't had nothing going on because we don't want everybody in our business till we figure it all out. On one hand, I 100% understand why y'all wouldn't tell people what y'all doing. On the other hand, nobody believed you to begin with, so you might as well have gone on and told everybody what was going on. Nobody believed you. But now, Zell has pictures of y'all in bed, video of y'all in bed, and of course that'll come back later and be, Then we have this scene with Blac Chyna and Brittany. Basically, Blac Chyna is talking to Brittany about reconnecting with her mom. Brittany's been reaching out to her. Blac Chyna letting her know, look, it's just important that you keep that relationship, that, she's still your mom. Blac Chyna's like, do you think that y'all could make it work if you go to therapy? And Brittany's like, well, she invited me to church. And so they just have this whole conversation. And Brittany says, maybe I will. But she's really hurt she said she's hurt by the things that her mother has done. And, you don't just wake up one day and decide you want to have a relationship with me after everything that went on with us. And I'm just supposed to be over it. Later on in the episode, we do see Brittany meet up with her mom. And here's the problem. She said that her mother did have alcohol issues and her mother was an alcoholic. But her mother did not admit that she put Brittany out. She said, I didn't put you out, you left. Brittany was like, come on now, I was living in my car. Why would I have left if I didn't have to leave? And she said, I can't begin to forgive her. She won't even accept what she did to me. Like, I was hurt by it. I was hurt by what happened. And if she can't even admit or acknowledge what she did to me, I don't know where this can go. And her mom was very emotional and very upset and saying, look, you're my daughter. I love you. I gave birth to you. And Brittany was like, having a child don't make you a mother. Like, I think had her mom been like, I'm so sorry. I was drunk. I was going through something. I had a substance abuse issue. I took it out on you. I put you out and I'm sorry. I'm doing better now. I'm in recovery. I really think Brittany was ready for that. But when her mom didn't really give her that, then Brittany, you could almost really see her shut down. And at the end of the conversation, she cut the conversation sort of short, and then she moved on. Like, all right, I'm done. I gotta go. So I don't really think that went the way her mom wanted it to go or thought it was gonna go. And she was really upset, and both of them were real upset and emotional and crying and everything. But there really was no resolution. Fizz meets up with his mom. His grandmother passed away. We know she had the stroke, so she passed away. And, they've had the funeral and everything. And Fizz was just talking to his mom about how stressed out he was. And, with everything going on with the tour. And he just couldn't be there like he wanted to be there for the family. And so that was just a moment he had with his mom. It was a moment. Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo was doing the baby shower for her daughter. But her daughter is being a brat. She said, I don't know if it's the hormones. I don't know what's going on. And her mama told her point blank. Her mama said, you want to know where you made your mistake? When you had her. She said, because she's spoiled. She's always been spoiled. You spoiled her. So now she's a brat. Deal with it. I said, I know that's right. And Yo-Yo was like, you know what? My mama gonna always give it to me straight with no chaser. Like, she gonna always give it to me. And her mother told her, like, look, you made this bed. You got a lie in it. Like, what you gonna do? And Yo-Yo was like, I've spent a lot of money on this baby shower. And I just want to be respected. I want, I don't need you to kiss my ass. I just need you to respect what I've done for you. And so, they have the baby shower, and she said that, the morning of the baby shower, her daughter picked a fight with her, and she was just really over it, like, to the point where she act like she wasn't even going to go into the baby shower. But they went in, and they ended up having a really, really good time. It looked like everybody was it was a different kind of baby shower, because Apple rolled up in there, threw a bunch of money on the floor, and started dancing. I never seen that at a baby shower before. I've never been to a baby shower that turned into, I guess, because Apple wasn't stripping. I mean, she was fully clothed, but clearly that is how she performs on stage. And she had the money all over her, and she was sliding across the floor. And I was just like, I never been to a baby shower like that before. Have y'all ever been? Y'all ever been to a baby shower like that? I've never seen it. But clearly nobody seemed to have a problem with it because everybody was having a good time, including Yo-Yo, you know. Now, Yo-Yo did talk to Apple about what went down with Vegas. She said, look, I got a phone call now. I don't know who called her. I don't know if it was production. I don't know if it was somebody who was on the I don't know who called her. And Apple was trying to explain what went down and how she felt about the situation or whatever. And basically, Yo-Yo was telling her what she'd been telling her, like, look, you can't react to everything. That wasn't your fight. That wasn't your fight. Yeah, okay, you got the drink thrown on you, but that wasn't your fight. You can't react. She said, look, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to put some things in motion for you, but I can't do it if you got a reputation as being a hothead. Like, I cannot help you. And in her confessional, she said, look, I know, she said, this generation is just so angry. And it is. I deal with them all day long. And I don't know why our kids are so angry, but that's another conversation for another day, honey. But she was just like, I have some things in the works for Apple. You know, I can't, you know, and hopefully it'll work out. I know Apple's rough around the edges, but I love her, and I think she has so much potential. She's so talented, and she's just got to let go of some of that anger. And she said, I don't expect her to be perfect. She's going to make mistakes, but I'm here for her. And I think, you know, at the beginning of the season, people were saying that they didn't even think that Yo-Yo could work with her. I think Yo-Yo can. I think she can. First of all, Apple respects Yo-Yo, because she was about to pop off. You know, and Yo-Yo got her to calm down and got her to listen. So a lot of that, it starts there. She respects Yo-Yo. Now, that doesn't mean she's never going to disrespect Yo-Yo, but she will be sorry once she calms down, and she will come back and apologize. And that's that respect. People don't change overnight. Apple's been being Apple and doing Apple for a long time. That's not going to change overnight. But I think Yo-Yo is building that rapport with her where she can talk to her about it. So anyway, we see the folks hanging out. We have Mickey Monday and Slick is with him. Ray J is there. Zell, Paris, Booby again. Why? But Booby's there. And they were talking about Vegas and how things went down in Vegas. Mickey Monday was talking about how his financial backer has gone MIA and he's stressed out over the bills. He's got kids, you know, he's got a family to take care of. He's got studio time to take care of. And, you know, he's always been a hustler. He's always made it happen. But, you know, he's really trying to figure out where's this guy that said he was going to help him and take care of him while he was in the studio or whatever. Ray J is talking about how he's still in the doghouse because he went to Vegas. He was like, look, we celebrated on Tuesday. We celebrated on Wednesday. We celebrated on Thursday. We celebrated on Friday. On Saturday, I dipped out to Vegas for a couple of hours. It's not like he said I went to Disney World twice. Like, it's not like I was not there and I wasn't there for the celebration. But I had to take care of business. Like, I had to handle my business. And he was explaining that to Yo-Yo too. And Yo-Yo was like, look, I get it. Like, in this industry, sacrifices have to be made. People got to understand that family, it's not that family comes second, but you got to make that money when the money is there to be made. And so Yo-Yo was like, I get it. Because he came to the baby shower with our princess. And he was saying, look, I'm in the doghouse. Like, princess ain't really rocking with me right now. And then Zell goes on to let them know what he shows them the video and the pictures that he had of April and Fizz in bed and everything. Booby so everybody mad now. Everybody in their feelings because they like, why would they lie? Why would they lie? Why are they lying to us? If we they friends, why are they lying? Booby was like, I mean, I asked Shorty so I wouldn't pull up. Like, I was like, is that you? You know, he ain't say he's cool, so I wouldn't have even tried to shoot my shot if I knew that was Fizz, girl. It doesn't matter. She shot you down when you shot your shot, so. Now, Ray J, in his confessional, he was like, I knew they was messing around, but that wasn't my business. I want everybody to be happy. If they happy, I'm happy, we all happy. It's whatever. So, I don't know. Like I said, we'll get to that in the end. Then we see the ladies have a little night out. We got Princess, we have Lyrica, we have April. And they basically just telling each other what's going on. Lyrica saying how her and A1 sort of had a good conversation, but she doesn't know what she's ready for and how far she's ready to move, that she wants to go slow, and that, it's not going to be no overnight thing. Princess is telling them about being upset that Ray J missed the birthday, and Lyrica's like, look, men just don't understand how much that means to us. April talking about her situation with Fizz, and they at one of them axe throwing little joints. You know how the people throw the axes. So yeah. So that's what that went down. Now, Ray J, Princess, and Melody are having a photo shoot. Ray J is late getting to the photo shoot. He said he was busy. He was at a meeting. He came through. He's not dressed the way he's supposed to be dressed. Because, Princess has them all color coordinated in blue jeans and a white shirt. Melody looks cute in a little blue jean romper, honey. And Ray J show up in some daggone, what they call it? Like checkered shirt, like flannel shirt and some jeans, talking about he had to match it. He had on red drawers. He couldn't wear blue jeans. He had to match his drawers to his jeans. He was being real ignorant. Like, he showed up with an attitude. He showed up being a jerk. You know what I mean? He was really on some jerk stuff. And so, of course, Princess responded. She was mad. She got an attitude. And she was like, we out. And Ray J was like, well, why are you leaving? What's wrong? What's the problem? Like, what's going on? And then after she leaves, he remembers, oh, shoot. This was our reveal photo shoot. We all know now that Princess is pregnant. And that was the photo shoot that they were taking the pictures to reveal to everybody that she's expecting. And he was like, now I feel like a jerk. I worked too hard. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Now, Mickey Monday done called the ex-girlfriend. Remember the ex-girlfriend we saw way back in like the first couple of episodes, that Akon's wife, one of his wives or whatever. And he said she was the one that introduced him to Chris, this financial backer he's supposed to be having. So he called her because dude done went ghost on him. So he's calling her to see if maybe, you got another number for him. Can you reach out to him? You got a secret email? Like, I really would like to speak to this man and I don't know where he's gone. And she hits him with the, well, that's why you got to have a plan B. And that's why you got to have more than one hustle. And you just got to do what you got to do. He was like, I got that. I'm going to do what I have to do. But I'm just trying to see if I can find this dude and find out why he went MIA. What's the deal? Is he going to pay any of these bills? What do I need to do? And she just was like, really being real nonchalant about it. So then he asked her, she asked him or he asked her about Slick. So then she starts talking about how he ain't really in love with her. If I call you, you'll come running. And da-da-da-da-da. He was like, no. Like, I really love her. And that's my woman. And no, that's not how it's going to go down. Like, no. And so, yeah, okay. So that was that. Then, we see Zell and Paris at the apartment. Zell rolls up in there. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Before we get to that, because that's the last scene. Fizz and April, they decide to be boyfriend and girlfriend. I can't give it no more than that. They've been sleeping together for months, but they gonna make it official now. Now that the tour's over. Okay. So, back over to Paris and Zell's apartment. Paris is cooking dinner. Zell's putting together the table. Zell tells her, look, I've been in the studio, and I'm working on my clothing line, and I'm doing this, and I'm doing that. And April was like, Paris was like, are you spending a lot of money? He was like, yeah. So, I want to let you know that the rent might be a little late. Paris was like, look, you've been homeless before. I'm not trying to be homeless. You got to understand that your first priority is your rent. Pay your rent first. Like, studio time, second. Clothing line, I get it, but that's second. Rent is first. So he starts talking about how he don't know how he going to pay his bills, what they might do. So then he says, well, you know what? I can always drop these receipts that I have on April. Now, Paris is in her feelings because she like, April's supposed to be my friend. She been lying to me. Zell in his feelings for the same reason. They pull up a video where April is partying with Brittany. And of course, he like, oh, so she hanging out with the ops now. Now she hanging out with the ops. She was with us in Vegas. She know how everything went down. Now all of a sudden, they all, on Instagram and they hanging out at the party and stuff together. And they twerking and stuff. And they were like, so they feel like April is just a go along to get along kind of person. Like, I'm going to be with whoever is hot right now. Like, that's how I'm going to handle it. And so they were not happy about that. So they're basically going to drop them receipts. They're going to take it to a vlog or blog or whatever. That's going to pay them some money. We'll get to that next week, I'm sure. And then somebody shows up at the door. Ding dong. Oh, let's open the door. Who is it? Tierra Marie. That was it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Drop it in them comments. Peace.